What's going on, guys? This is Malcolm, and you're on Malcolm Talks. I know it's been a while. I apologize, man, but things been crazy out here, man. We live in a whole new world right now, my brothers and sisters. Right here, you see my mask. Right? You gotta have one of those nowadays. Can't even leave the house without one. You ever been headed somewhere? Get out the car, walk all the way up to the door, and realize, damn, I don't even have my mask. Got to walk all the way back to the car, get an old crumpled up mask that you wore 17 times already. Look at it, dust it off, put that back on, and walk on back into the store. Now that is, I advise highly against doing that, wearing a disposable mask over and over again. But hey, it's better than not wearing one. Right? And a lot of this, that's what it comes down to. When we're talking about the virus, and I think we know what we're talking about right now, you basically want to just put yourself in the percentage of people who won't die. That's all you're trying to do, man. Do not let this thing take you out. And do not let it take out your loved ones. So what do? Yes, you listen to the scientists, right? You follow social distancing, you wash your hands, you do all these things, right? But you had to do that with the flu. We were washing our hands and staying away from sick people long before this big boy virus hit us. But you have to be a little bit more diligent. Now, the data will clearly show you that the people who are most vulnerable to succumbing to this disease are the people that are 70, 80, and above, right? The elderly with pre-existing conditions. Yet, it seems like everybody is, for lack of a better word, scared shitless. Now, I must admit, when this thing first hit in March, boy, I was scared. Boy, I was like, oh, this is it. This is the end. This is the end of society as we know it, and we're about to move into a new world order. That's where I was going with it. I was like, this is it. And that still may be the case. But, I think with the vaccine on the way, people are starting to get used to the idea of wearing a mask and being safe and not being a complete idiot about it. I get it, guys. Nobody wants to shut their whole life down because of a virus. But you can't be dumb. I know for a while there was some people out there saying, well, it's not even real, it's a hoax. Do you think it's a hoax now? Almost 300,000 people dead. It's not a hoax. And then some people even say, well, those same people would have probably died anyway because they had all these pre-existing conditions. You might be right. But the virus probably took them out a little bit earlier than they should have gone. And life is precious, man. So if you can be on this earth another 2, 3, 5, 10 years, I'm going to take that time and make the best of it. I don't want COVID, taking me out. And so that's why it's important, guys. You're walking around here, you say, you know what, I'm young, I'm healthy, I don't need to be wearing a mask all day, every day. You might be right. But can you have a little bit of decency and just kind of think about others? Think about the fact that maybe you have it. Maybe your immune system is so good that you're not really showing any symptoms. But maybe you're spreading it. Maybe you're the problem. Just maybe. I'm just asking you to think about this for a second. But don't stop living your life now. Some people think, well, no, this is just a way for the government to test us. They tell us, hey, go out and wear this mask, and we're going to make a mask mandate and all this. And this is just so they can test the waters to see how easy it would be to get us to comply with some other mandates that are coming down the pike. They're going to try to take our guns away and do all this and that. Hey, listen, you might be right. But at the same time, are you dumb or are you smart? Because I'm thinking that if you're smart, you're going to weigh both sides. If you're dumb, you're only going to weigh one side. You're going to say, no, I'm telling you, it's a conspiracy. They're trying. See, that's the part you got to be careful of. So, in other news, we also got a guy named Trump, president. He is still currently the president. And, Biden won with the popular vote. I think it was won by 4 million votes or something crazy. And he also won the Electoral College by quite a lot. But Trump and his team are saying, no, all of it was rigged. They're saying that it's election fraud through and through. And he's dead serious. He refuses to concede. And it's like, hold on, man. Are they going to have to come through there and evict Trump? Are they going to have to come through with some black garbage bags and start throwing all his shit in a bag and put it out in front of the White House lawn? Man, that don't look good for the country. I hope that doesn't happen. But he's like, hey, man, this was not fair. Everything that happened is a hoax. Not a hoax. It was fraud. They cheated on me. He's saying they lied and cheated and did all kind of crazy things to get him out of there. Do you believe that? Do you truly believe that people just made up ballots and did all of these things just so Trump can get up out of there? Let me put it to you like this. Even if they did, I don't think it was enough to swing this election, number one. And number two, which makes it a little more complicated, if Trump can prove that they did, even just a little bit, it's going to cast a shadow over the whole process. Now, I know Biden's up there. He's like, hey, guys, we need to come together. We're a family now. Let's get back together like we used to be when Obama won. It's a different America. Well, it's actually the same America, but people just got exposed. You got a lot of people out here who are supporters of Trump. Think about that. Someone who would not denounce white supremacy. Now, let's talk about that for a second. White supremacy. What in the world is that? Well, I'm not a historian, and I don't know everything, but I do know that for a very long time, let's say thousands of years, certain groups of people from around this world have wielded their power and influence over others. And as a result of that, they have spread, shall we say, propaganda. And this propaganda has consisted of black people and people of color being less than, and white people and others. Because, white people means a lot of different things, And we're talking about the color of someone's skin, which is so stupid when you really think about it. That group, they feel as though they are superior. Now, I don't necessarily buy into all that. Does it exist? Sure. Yeah, it exists. There are people walking around right now who feel like, you know what? I just feel like I'm better than you, It's nothing against you. I just feel like I was genetically made superior than you. When I came out of my mother's womb, I was doing algebra. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Anybody with sense knows. Well, in my opinion, everybody knows that who you become in very large part is based on what you have experienced in life, what you've been exposed to, what you have been taught. Were there people in your life that were positive, that were able to kind of get that spark of curiosity going so you can go out and learn information for yourself? See, that's what we're dealing with as a people, black people. We just need more role models. And all this rap music ain't helping either, although I do love it and I listen to it on a regular basis. When you listen to the words, it's like, man, this shit ain't for kids. But that's 90% of their fan base. These kids want to be rappers. And they getting killed in the street. Somebody got to talk about it, man. Anyway, I'm just rambling right now. This is Malcolm, Young Malcolm Talks. I know it's been a lot of you guys want to listen to my, want to hear more of my hip hop affirmations. I got quite a few of them, man. I just been trying to think, like, how do I want to put them out? It's not like I'm a rapper, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a rapper. But I think I might share some stuff with you guys, man, just to see what you think. I'm not going to have it available for download and on iCloud and all that. I ain't getting paid for that, you know what I'm saying? But maybe I could make a little link or something you can, you know, access it. So we'll talk later, man. This is Malcolm, Young Malcolm Talks. I'm going to holler at you guys next time. Peace. I know you like that jacket, though. Look at that. You like that polo bubble coat. Clean up in here, man. I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.